I'm gonna lose it, dude. Alright, Spencer just gave us the 13 plus there. What is going on, Coastal Worldwide? Guys, welcome home. Today's episode, and maybe a couple episodes, is gonna be very, very special. We are 74 miles off the coast of Valdez, Alaska. And as you can see around me, it is mountainous, it is fantastic, calm water. We're in Fidalgo Bay, all right? And we are going after two very special species of sharks. One is the Pacific sleeper shark, and the other is a salmon shark. Spencer over here is the brains behind the operation, all right? We just got cameras and we know how to fish. We just don't know how to fish here. And Spencer specializes over at Terra Firma Tackle and going to new weird places and catching new weird fish. Last year, Spencer and Matt came to this exact location, caught two giant sleeper sharks, the first ever from land. So Blaine, behind the camera, and myself could potentially be the third and fourth if we hit. And there has never been, that we know of, a salmon shark caught from land, and that is what Spencer is rigging up for right now. We've got some weird leaders, untraditional for where we, compared to back home, but we are fishing in 600 foot of water and trying to catch fish that have never, or very little, have ever been caught from land before, ever, if I haven't set the stage for you. So, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. You! As you guys can see, the wind's picked up a little bit. The plane just got picked up. So this bait is out here in 600-ish foot of water, about 600 yards away. So every time he picks up a bait, he's got to run with the bait pretty significantly to make it happen. We're chilling over here, and we saw the rod bend and run, slack, bend and run, slack, Blaine jumped in the harness. And now really we're just waiting for the shark to commit to the bait, and then Blaine can stick him and the fight's on. Little midday bite here. You can see my little bed here. I was taking a little nap, and we are hooked up into something. Hopefully it's the sleeper shark we're after. What he's doing down there is he's kind of getting snagged up. So Spencer has so directed. If he's hooked, there's nothing else I can get hooked on because the fish has the hook, so it's technically now weedless. Hopefully with a 15-foot shark. It's quite the weedless master, but you can just kind of keep on and pressure and he'll boomerang off and around rocks and stuff like that. We've got 1,000-pound mono, so hopefully he'll come out here. And I can feel it wanting to. Oh. I wonder if I ever got him stuck.
No, you did.
Did you? Okay.
Not like a rock pile.
So we're gonna slide this guy in the rod holder. 900 yards out and 600 feet down. My abyssal shark has found himself in quite the predicament, and so has myself. Whoa. Well, we're gonna go ahead and cut it here. Hopefully, we'll see his rod double over again. He'll get himself unsnagged, that's the goal. Whew. Well, 10 minutes later, lo and behold, he did pull out of the rocks. We got a little crank down on him, and he came out. So lucky for me, We're back in action in the harness here. Now, these deep water sharks, they don't put up a big fight like hammers or even black tip on spinning gear back home do. So they are a deep water, slow moving, cold water shark. And this guy is coming up from the deep. So for a while, parts of the fight, I might feel some head shakes, but other parts of the fight, I might just be cranking for 600 yards. So we're hopeful, fingers crossed, that it's a giant, but only time will tell. All right, into the fight check-in. As you can see, I just got my mono top shot right here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's been snagged literally 3 times this fight. So I'm not 100% sure that it's the Pacific sleeper shark that we're after, but it might be something cool on the other end of the line, so we'll be able to find out in just a second. Nothing. Checking in. Evening / night of day 2. The sun's gone behind the mountains for the few hours that it does, so I'm sure it's like 10:30 or something weird, but we just got all 3 rods set, and mine's slack. Why'd that happen? That's weird. Now I'm nervous. Anyways. All 3 rods are set for the evening. We've pulled in the salmon shark rig. Spencer has joined us, put his TIG out to make it. There we go, we're bit. Oh my gosh. All right, I might be able to get through this audio session. To increase our odds of catching a sleeper shark, Spencer has also put his rod out. No more salmon shark rods out, because here's the game plan, and I'm gonna tell you. Tonight we are going all out, full on Pacific sleeper shark hunt. 3 rods out in 600 foot of water. We just dropped the rigs, and hopefully tonight we hit at least 1 sleeper, if not 3. 3 sleeper sharks would be awesome, but we're looking for just 1. These are absolute giant abyssal sharks from the deep, and I want to show you guys so bad. Today, we grinded through a tough bite. Blaine and I both got rods out, 4 sleeper sharks, both got bit. I got hung up a bunch, and then Blaine got hung up as well. We both ended up missing our bites, something weird. I mean, there's a lot of factors when you drop 900 yards out, 600 feet down, and a lot of rocky areas and stuff like that. So we just are hoping to squeeze 1 off this evening, and then we will switch up game plans in the morning, load the boat back up, and go actually look for a new spot to get after some salmon sharks, because that's a big target of this trip as well. So tonight's the night. If it's gonna happen, Pacific sleeper sharks, it's gotta happen now. Let's do it. You! All right, y'all, it's about midnight 45, believe it or not. We reset this bait earlier, just before sundown. Obviously, you can tell the beach has completely changed here. It's high tide. We just got bit. I saw my line slack a little bit. Blaine pointed it out. It came tight, started running. We let him eat for just a second, and then he broke the bag loose. We went ahead and came tight to him. Off the hook set, he came really tight. Started pulling a little bit of drag. Felt like a heavy fish, but you know, we're dropping 900 yards out and 600 feet down. So, oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. There he is, baby. Ooh. Woo! We are tight. Oh my gosh, big head shakes right there. We are tight on what definitely could be my biggest shark I've ever seen. Coming all the way to Alaska for this has been unreal. And this is just a surreal place to be in general. But to be tight on what could be my biggest shark ever, and my first abyssal shark ever, a deep water shark, is just really exciting. I'm pumped to see what's on the other side of the line, but we got a little bit of time here. Yeah, he's tight right there. He's tight. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, look at them head shakes. Checking back in a little later on here. Got about 600 yards more wound in, so we're not too far. I'm guessing within 250 yards of this fish. As you can see, my spool's pretty full here. We've gotten some more head shakes. Ooh, there's one right there, actually. I'm gonna lose it, dude. Blaine and Spencer are gonna be on our leader here, and then I'm gonna jump in my waders and follow right behind. There's my mono. There's my mono. This is what we came all the way to Alaska for, baby. All right, well, we just got leader on this fish. And I say fish because I'm not calling a shark a fish. I'm saying fish because we just got an absolutely massive halibut. Check this thing out, baby. I just ran one of the weirdest shark baits I've ever ran in my life. An octopus tentacle for sleeper sharks. But this Sandbar 15-aught circle hook just pegged an absolutely massive halibut from the deep. So if you guys remember watching our last episode, you remember that we went to Whiskey Gulch just for this reason. We have to rent a boat. We have to come all the way out and spend 5 days on an island. But I will take it because I did not get a massive halibut. So let's pick this guy up here. There's the halibut right there, guys. An absolute massive one. And I'm struggling to hold this thing up. Woo! All right, well, we've done halibut episodes before, so I'm gonna go ahead and slide this guy back into the deep, let him get back to his home. This is not our target species, but I'll take an 80-pound plus halibut any day of the week. I'm gonna slide this guy with the tide. Looks like he wants to kick. Give him a little shove, Blaine. Come on, big guy. What a surprise, what a surprise. 12:45 in the morning, and I just got my PB halibut, which was like, you know, the one before was like 20 pounds. That one was like probably 80, around the same size as Blaine got, but super pumped for what's to come on the island. And as you can tell, Alaska is full of surprises, baby. A monster halibut dropping giant shark baits in 600 feet of water. Wow. Checking in with you guys, day number 5, and I know what you guys are thinking. What happened to all the other days? Well, let me tell you in a brief synopsis so you don't have to live through what we just did. We went sleeper shark fishing for a couple more days after I caught that halibut, and it was just dead. We didn't have any luck. They weren't around. We worked hard, we changed baits, we did what we could, and then we had boat issues, so we had to run 74 miles all the way back to Valdez, limp the boat in at 8 miles an hour to get the boat fixed. We slept in the truck. We came out for day 4 with salmon sharks on our mind. Salmon sharks, salmon sharks, salmon sharks, and we struck out there too. Very frustrating stuff because we spent almost a complete 5 days out in this beautiful area of Valdez and did not get the sleeper shark, did not get the salmon shark, and that's kind of part of doing what we do. There is no, if you're at home, you want to catch kingfish, you can watch these 5 videos. No one's really done sleeper sharks besides Spencer behind us, and no one has done salmon sharks from land. So when you try to pave out new territory, sometimes your pioneer days will not be the best.